In the next 5 minutes, I am going to help you learn how to make systems that work for ADHD. I'm Christina. You might be wondering, how do I know how to do this? I have experience with ADHD, both as a tutor for the last about decade. I've had over 10,000 hours of working with students, most of whom have ADHD. I also worked as a therapist, and the majority of my clients have ADHD. And perhaps you can tell by hearing me right now, that the way I am has a lot of traits that are similar to ADHD. And it runs in my family. I don't currently have the diagnosis, but because I figured out how to make some systems that work for me. And the other reason I'm qualified to help you with this is that I enjoy my career. So if that's something you're looking for, to develop systems and enjoy your career while having ADHD, then I'd love to help. And let's move on. The next slide is the foundation. And for me, the reason I make these systems is because I love to do nothing. And by making all these systems, I could just enjoy now and enjoy nothing. Or play, or do whatever I want. Now, you might be saying, you said we're going to make systems because I got some stuff to do. Okay. If you think you need to do something, then let's set up some systems and improve the environment. Because if I'm not doing something, I don't blame myself for it. It's just that I'm not in the right environment for it to naturally happen. So there are 3 things that I put into my environment to make myself do things. Number 1, your environment, in order to be effective with ADHD, needs to have, I don't know actually for you, I'll just talk about me. Visual cues. I need to see things to respond to. I need to have social commitments that will pressure me to do things. And I need actual consequences, because I see through the illusions of there not actually being consequences. All right, I got 2 minutes left. I'm going to give you some examples. So on my desk right now, visual cues all over my life. I have a little sign, a little post-it that says create your environment. And that just reminds me, create this whole thing. So I'll respond to it. Whenever I have something to do, I don't have to-do lists. I just do a little brain dump and then cross out as I go. And I keep it next to me. I also have this little reminder on my desk that things that I can do to feel better. Because I will sometimes forget that I need to go for a walk, drink water, eat something, be still, or do the thing I'm avoiding, which was this for the last 3 hours. Visual cues also for anything needs to go places, I just put it by the door, put it in the car. You can see my office here. Oh, it's already 29. We only have 1 minute. So let's jump ahead to social commitments. And social commitments, I put everything on my Google Calendar. I see it every day. If I don't put that in there, then I will just drag things out because I see through the illusion of time. Social commitments also help me study and get projects done. I make Zoom sessions with my friends. That's how I studied and got my approval. I passed the exam, the law and ethics exam, to qualify in California as a therapist. Natural consequences. I also need alarms to tell me that time is up to do things. I created an exercise habit by starting a meetup group that I had to show up to. Also the time, I don't I will still walk at night, but I like to get in time during the day. So naturally, just the flow of the sun helps me do things. I was also in an environment that didn't have enough natural consequences when I was teaching, and it was overwhelming. So I switched to tutoring. So then I had a specific person that I was creating my materials for. And then I also made this mug here, which I enjoy, and it reminds me drink things. And then the final one is managing food things. I just keep a list on my phone. Anytime I notice visually that I need food, then I add it to either my home or office grocery list. I also share this with my partner, who can, whenever we go to the grocery store, will fill it. And then you can see, as I'm making food right now, in that picture, that I'm having the toast in the back while I have the butter on the pan while it's warming up. And then I'm about to crack those eggs, stir them up. While that's happening, I'll just clean up the other things and put them in the fridge there. And so if you liked any of these systems or you want to know more about them, send, post below, and I will love to share more specific ones that are helpful for you. And then if you want my help actually implementing these, I do have a program where you'll get to hear some get specific support. So I'll check in with you at the beginning of each week. We work together in co-working sessions and in our discussion forums, and I'll share resources with you that are more custom. And then we strategize at the end of the week, reflecting on like what worked and what didn't, and then make new systems. So you can learn more at walkwithchristina.com. Hope this helps.